Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was feeling very summery, beachy inspired. So I came up with this like very kind of natural, sun-kissed glow, kind of shimmery all over my body kind of look. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so let's start this little beach inspired look. So first of all, I'm going to go in with all my skincare. If you guys want to see a more detailed video of what I've been doing for my skincare and different skincare for skin types, I will link that right here so you guys can go check that out. But I just do a whole bunch of my little anti-aging, hydrating, aloe combo cocktail for my skin. Just really like primes and sets the stage for a very good foundation application. I usually just go right in with my foundation, and I am using the best little 3-well palette of foundation and concealer from Limelife. This is in the color Shinto 2 because I'm kind of tanned right now. And then I have concealer 4 and concealer 2. This is my skin shade. This is my highlight shade. So I'm going in with the Blenderful. So we're just gonna go and get this all on, and then we'll go and pounce it all into our skin. Thank God for foundation, full coverage foundation when you have hormonal skin like mine right now. That is just being angry, so angry. And my neck is really white compared to the rest of my body, so I just take whatever's left over in my sponge and just kind of fade it down my neck so that it blends really well, and then I fade it back into my ears and then make sure I have it all pressed up in my hairline and then pounce it all into my skin. If you guys do not have this Blenderful, you seriously need to try it. It is the smoothest textured sponge I've ever used, and this flat base, life changer. I love it. This works so good for just getting all of your foundation pressed into your skin so good. And it comes with this little cute case that I just set it on top of, but you can put it inside to travel. Love it. I will post all the links in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. So then I'm gonna go in just with my finger and just sort of warm up the concealer and dot it anywhere that I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, because that is what this skin tone concealer is for. And then I just sort of do the same thing, like just sort of press it in like we were doing with the sponge, but with my finger. So that and then I'm going to take and do the same thing with my highlight color, and I just go down the side of my nose, under my eye. And I do it in that order because then I get the majority of the product going down here, and then I pull it down into this triangle shape. Then you don't get so much product under your eye that you get creasing or anything like that. Swipe down, swipe over, make a little triangle. And when you put it down the sides of your nose like this just kind of like snatches your nose in, so it looks all like, you know? Okay. And then I just go and press this all in with the blender sponge using the pointy side so it gets all up in this area here. And then we're gonna take a little bit of that and prime our eyelid. So this just kind of gets rid of any veins, redness, anything like that you have in your eyelid, so that you get a truer pop of whatever kind of shadow you are going to put on for the day. And then same thing, just press that all in so that you don't have too much product that you're gonna get creasing. We just want a nice, fresh, primed base. Oh, I love it. Like I could just do this and then just go, except I need some eyebrows. Okay, now that I have my brows on, if you guys wanna see a more detailed video on how I do my brows, I will link that right here and you guys can check that out after the video. But we didn't set our face, so I'm gonna go in with my 3-well palette that has my setting powder, bronzer, blusher from Limelife, and I'm gonna take my beauty blender again and pick up what is left of my setting powder. I'm gonna have to bust out a new one pretty soon. And I take the pointed side, and this is what I set under my eye, because the powder sets the concealer, and then the dampness of the sponge sets the powder. And same thing, we're gonna set that concealer that we put on our eye so that it gets the base all, so that the shadows will blend. I'm gonna set around my nose, on my chin. Everywhere else, I'm just going to take what? This little tapered powder brush, and I'm so lightly feathering it on my face. And then we're gonna take a brush that looks something like this, which is the number 3 brush from Limelife, and we're gonna pick up some bronzer and just go kind of from the top of our ear down to the corner of our mouth. Just pop in some of that summery bronze glow. Do the same for up here on your forehead and temple area. Get it right into your hairline so that just blends out. And then some down here. And then what I really, really am loving contouring my nose with is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Mocha. Okay, so then I just take this right here, right here. Doesn't it look so sexy? And then I just sort of blend that up, fade it out up here, and then just sort of blend it down. And then I'm gonna take my sponge and just blend that out a little bit more. And then optional, you don't have to put blush on, but I just love blush. And I love this blush because it's the number 4 blush, and it's kind of peachy and summery, and it has little tiny gold flecks in it that aren't like glitter but just shimmer. So I'm gonna take my same powder brush and just dust that on my cheeks. I'm gonna take a blending brush. This is still my Younique one because I freaking love it. I love it because it's so wide and like, I don't know, like worked in, like it's very, you know what I mean? So it gives like a really good blend. I'm gonna pick up, I almost couldn't spit that one out, some more of the bronzer, and that is what we're gonna do our crease with because this is just natural and beachy looking. And if you have hooded eyes, make sure that you're putting this part of the product, this stage of the game, up high enough that you can see it when your eyes are open. So you can see that mine is coming around quite high. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a smaller, more precise brush. This is the number 10 brush from Limelife, and it's a blending brush, but you can see that it is way more like compact than the other one. So it's just a little bit tighter, gets it more precise. And we're just gonna sweep that underneath. Then we're gonna go right in with our Pure Cosmetics Sculptor palette. So this is a highlight contour palette. So I'm gonna go back in with this Limelife brush and pick up this shade, either one of these. Let's do both. And I'm gonna put that in my outer crease, keeping it a little bit closer to our crease than the previous bronzer color. And just sort of put that on that outer V. And then I'm gonna use that other buffing brush just to blend that into the bronzer. Doesn't that look so pretty and just like natural? Then, oh so precisely, go in with your finger. And I'm gonna mix these two because they're both really pretty. And I'm gonna put that on the inner corner of my eye just to give us some glow. Just that, like nothing too crazy, but that just gives you a little like glowy pop on your eye. Doesn't that look cute? Love it. And then optional, if you have really thick voluminous lashes, I would nix the liner part, But I'm just gonna put on a really thin line of eyeliner because I don't think I'm gonna put lashes on. Or maybe I will. I think I'm gonna put lashes on. And then I'm gonna go in with my mascara. Oh, we forgot to highlight the cheeks. That is essential when you're doing a beachy look. I'm gonna take my number 18 brush from Limelife and I'm just going to pick up some of this darker highlight. Because I want it to kind of look, not poppin', just glowy skin. For the lips, I'm going to take my go-to. This is my go-to. I need to get some more lipsticks. But this is Honey from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is what I'm going to do. I learned this trick that looked really sweet, trying it for the first time. So you just get some of the lipstick on your finger. And just sort of press it on because then it gives you a pop of color without looking like you really have lipstick on. Keeps it natural looking. This is like a nudie brown, but I think like a peachy nude would look really good as well. And then we're gonna take some highlighter and dust some more highlighter on top. And then just a little spritz. And just re-scrunch my yesterday's curls because they kind of look beach wavy. Okay, so for the finishing touches, I went and tossed on these super pretty. They're just very natural looking mink lashes. So they came in this little golden white box. It's baddingtonlashes.com. I'll post a link in the description box below, but if you're not like, if you don't like big voluptuous and you want natural looking flirty lashes, love these. And then I'm going to take some of this Sol de Janeiro. It smells just like the beach, like it smells so good. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this, and it's caffeine infused, so it's going to like tighten any areas that you put it on your body. And I'm going to mix a little bit of my Tartiest Pro Glow with it to make this like summery, shimmery lotion that smells so good. And I would rub some of this like on my calves too. And then you just have like this, oh, and you smell so good. Oh, I wish you guys could smell how good this is. So, if you guys love this look, please toss me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more content like this. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.